Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Shunting Stories. So firstly, I'd like to say thank you for a few new subscribers that have linked up to the channel. I really appreciate this. So Shunting Stories is really a vlog about myself getting back into model trains after some 20 years. Generally about small projects and layouts that I've been working on. But today we have something a little bit different. I went to a local train show recently, which was really great here in South Australia. And has some few second-hand stalls. So today we're going to do sort of a mini unboxing of some of the finds that I picked up, some of the prices, the condition of the items, and why I picked up these particular pieces as I saw them. So let's take a look. So let's maybe start with this box here. This is basically full of the second-hand little bagged items that I grabbed as I saw them. To give you context, the train show was really quite busy. I went on a Saturday. A lot of good numbers through the show, which is really cool. So trying to look at some of these items quite quickly was hard because there's quite a lot of people looking at similar things to myself. So I sort of knew enough to grab them as I went. So let's take a look. No particular order. Maybe start with some die casts, which is something a little bit different. Been looking on eBay for different things. Obviously, learning the hobby, I try and do as much research as I can before paying full price for anything. So we've got here a Days Gone By parcel van, British Road Services in the green livery. And what was great about some of these descriptions in this is it tells you what they are. If you're new to the hobby like myself, I wasn't sure, I could have a quick look. So this was $10. Some of these items I paid a little bit of a premium for, but it's mainly just to treat myself, being at my first train show for a very long time, and I knew I'd use these for different projects. So yeah, I guess $10 you'd normally pay at least that on eBay plus freight. So given I'm picking up all these items with no postage, I didn't mind that. So this one's really nice. It's quite heavy, but if you know your die cast, Days Gone By, this is all metal with really nice rubber wheels. So that could be a diorama or sit on a HO or double O layout. Just love the green, really simple typography. So I had to grab that one as I saw it. Next die cast for $10, we've got a small little truck and a little yellow car. So I won't spend too much time on each item, but this is a plastic little truck. Nice rubber wheels on this one. Someone's done a nice little custom load there. I love the blue. See if this does a little, don't think that's a tipper. I think that's fixed. Does have nice detail underneath. So this is the first time sort of looking at these in detail since I've got home from the show, but I may weather these up or keep them just how they are. The custom load is very similar style to what I'd do on some of my little wagons and things, so that's already works in with some of my themes of my projects. So it's got a little car here, plastic throughout, so that's quite nice just to add some detail to some of my layouts. So that was $10 for both of those. Next we've got a Hornby track maintenance coach. In HO scale, this was 20, so this is probably a premium for this one. I know they go for more on eBay, but I've been looking for one of these for quite a while. They seem to go for quite a lot. I'm not sure why. It doesn't have the little, I guess, use like a rubber pad, or does a sponge sort of go on there? I have to look into Hornby parts. If anyone knows, please add comments below. It's got metal wheels. So yeah, I've been looking out for one of these in nice condition for a while. One thing I do like about the train show is you can look at these secondhand items in your hand. There's no surprises of what you're buying compared to eBay, so that's another really good plus. So this is like almost like some new old stock. Don't think it's ever been run. Doesn't look like any wear on those wheels. So it's a nice little pickup. Next we've got 4 wagons. 4 wagons for 30, so let's open that one up. That's been sealed. As I said, it was really busy, so I had to make sort of a judgment call on a lot of this as I saw them. You know, some of these sealed ones, obviously it's hard to make a call on them if you can't open up the bag. So we've got, let's have a look. So yeah, these look like all Lima, old school Lima. So this one's really quite lightweight. So this is an early edition, I think, with the plastic wheels and Lima couplings. So I run Lima on some of my layouts. So that's okay. I can use that as a little base for some weathering or kit project. Put a little load in that one. Likewise for this one, very similar. Looks like it had a load at some point in there. Someone's done a little custom weight on there to give it some better rolling on the rails, so that's cool. It's interesting how they've done that, little weight with a screw through the bottom. Got a little coach here, or wagon. Looks also Lima, metal wheels on this one, couplings are in place, a little bit of texture or residue on the top there, so that's nice condition. That's also a nice little weathering project perhaps. And this one's had an old cold load in it at some point. These stickers must have been a little price notation at some point if they were sold separately. But yeah, that one's got plastic wheels, so that's not too bad a bundle. 3 HO wagons that could do custom loads on, or a diorama. Next we have 2 Lima wagons as a little small kit. This is all sealed, so let's have a look at these ones. Yeah, exactly the same. So that's a good little rake that can run together on the rails. I think they're plastic wheels or metal wheels actually, so that's good. These have actually got some nice weight to them as opposed to the other ones, so that's good. I can see that the roof can come off on this particular model. It's just got some, looks like some clips there, so maybe I can add a weight inside if the other person hasn't done so already. So that's kind of cool. And always go for, at this stage, like really short wagons, because my HO layout is more shunting scale, so the shorter the wagon the better for myself, so I can fit more coaches on my particular layout. Got some more Lima HO here, $20 for both of these. These ones look like new old stock. I don't think they've been run. So I've got the different sort of Hornby style couplers here. Got some nice livery on the side of this one. Yeah, metal wheels on that. And then got plastic wheels on this one. It's like lovely condition. Don't think it's ever been run. Can add a little timber load or something on here to customize it, and again, sort of different couplings compared to the other Lima, but that's good. I've got locos that can also run this, so that's cool. So a little bit longer in scale. Nice to have the option. Probably from the same person, I've got 2 HO freight wagons here for 15. This was also sealed, so what have we got? Like a sort of something from the Netherlands or Europe style, sort of looks like a beer branding. Really nice condition. Not sure of the make on that one. It looks like got Lima style couplings, but the profile is slightly smaller. Again, not too long. Looks like some new old stock, or very well looked after. Same here. Similar couplings. The wheels are slightly smaller profile in that one, which is interesting compared to the other one. No graphics, whether it's ready to be weathered or customized with the yellow there, so that's kind of cool. So matching set. To continue the HO theme, got 2 more Lima here. I guess being sealed, you're taking a little bit of a punt of what you're getting, but for the price point, I guess it's not too bad. So I've got a longer wagon here, similar couplings, they're Lima. This one just needs a little bit more cleaning up. This is really lightweight, so this one probably definitely need a custom load in there or some weights. I have got some weights from eBay recently, so I have to experiment with that. Another one here, little Lima one. Plastic wheels, fairly basic. Yeah, no customization on all these, so they're just basically as they come from the factory, so I can do my own thing, which is nice. A little bit longer there, that's good to try different options. So that's all that was in the box, and then the other items that I picked up on the same day were these. So also model in N, if you've seen my other videos. So we've got Mini Tricks and also Arnold. I love these brands. I love the older designs, the detailing in them, the packaging. So I try and get new old stock when I see them. So little Mini Tricks in N. This looks like brand new, hasn't been run. It's got the Rapido couplers, which is what I run usually. So that's really nice, really original packaging. I always try and go for things in boxes if I can for the price. I reckon I paid $8 for this, and also $8 for the Arnold. I don't have this particular yellow one. I've got a lot of other Arnold coaches, if you see my previous video. So yeah, this was sort of stood out. New old stock. This looks brand new in the box, so that's a nice little pickup. And generally with the Arnold stuff, they have the product codes on the end as well, so I can look them up. And these are West Germany. I think they're 60s or 70s if you're new to the hobby. Also modelling in HO and planning and shelf layout, which you'll see in my other videos if you want to check that out. So this was 15, so not particularly cheap, but I've been looking for a level crossing for a while. And again, I'm saving on postage. This looks like a bit of an older generation Pico with just looking at the packaging and branding, but that will work well. So one of my great memories of doing modelling when I first started, 20 plus years ago, when I was a lot younger, we had a train set and it did have a crossing, so this brings back nice memories, so keen to put that on my layout. And to finish off the train show finds, pick this up on the way out. This was a little Lima diesel. Again, I picked this up, it was $29. The seller showed me it running, it's fairly rough, so it does need a service, but I thought for $29 that's not too bad. It does have, the normal Lima couplings, which are quite long, but what I like about this particular diesel is it's quite short wheelbase again, for my shelf layout and switching, so it should navigate the points quite nicely and goes with all the other wagons that I bought that you saw previously. So that's a almost complete little rake plus loco ready to go. So that's a summary of what I bought secondhand and why I bought them. Some perhaps a premium price, some not too bad. So enjoyed the whole event and looking at other people's layouts. So thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of a mini unboxing of some of my secondhand finds. And I look forward to showing you new projects that I've got going on doing some leave from work. So that will be coming up soon. Thanks again.